Hey, so I'm Finn from Fantastic Explanations. Listen, I'm trying to start a new trailer sort of promo, new playlist, honestly. What I'm doing here is essentially I'm going through trailers. So, of all various kinds that I'm interested in, just because, fuck it, I'm interested in these trailers, man. They're not going to review themselves. But I'm not going to do a regular review. Mainly, I'm just going to discuss them and give some predictions and hopes because I don't give a shit about analyzing every single detail of the trailer, so I'm not going to do it. So, first one I want to start with is the Batman. So, essentially, it's a new Robert Pattinson trailer. Anyway, he's the Batman. If you haven't seen the trailer, please, for the love of God, go see that trailer. Um, it's pretty good. I had to watch it twice. First time around, I thought, oh my God, Robert Pattinson. We got wizards. He's a freaking wizard. He's been a vampire. This is one of the few times where, hope to God, he's not a shiny vampiric heartthrob. But hopefully, DC can extract something good out of the Batman franchise, if you want to call it that. Essentially, what we're seeing in this trailer is like a young, challenged Batman, right? He's got a bunch of riddles to solve because it looks like the Riddler's in it. He's got bad guys to beat up, beat these guys to a pulp. There's one scene that's pretty cool. He just goes ham on a dude. But there's also other young guys in the crowd, so maybe he can convert some of these guys into like actually helping, essentially people out. He can make real reform in the city. He's got a lot of freaking eye paint on though, so I don't know. That doesn't seem so Batman, more Joker to me, but. Um, so yeah, he hopefully he can make a full turnaround from being a wizard and tweaking out over lighthouses to finally something where he's actually going to do some great storytelling. So I mean, he's a good actor. It's just the things I've seen him in are weird. I think Zoe Kravitz is in the movie as well as Catwoman, which I'm apprehensive about. I'm not a fan of that actor either, but I'm sure she can do a really good job, especially if DC can get their writing together. I bet it'll fall into place. Um, Hope to God too, if it is the Riddler in there, it's not a crack addict, sort of like Jim Carrey, because that performance was crazy and it made me feel like I was tweaking out. But seriously, what I'm hoping for in terms of predictions and hopes is later on down the line, not in this movie, but later on down the line, we can get something about Court of Owls, and essentially like a sneak appearance of Arkham Asylum in this movie in the Batman. So I mean, I'm sure there'll be tons of Easter eggs because this is just like a nerd extravaganza, it seems like. But it could be an actual chance for DC to really focus on what they're good at and start expanding on like story cornerstones, something like real bedrock, so that not bedrock, but a real foundation so that they can build a really good franchise. Because so far it's been sort of a flop. Wonder Woman did pretty well, and they were going to start the rest of their franchise, but it just all went to shit because of COVID. But it was this should be a good start for them to really revamp their all their efforts. I hope to God too they can start delving into the Wayne's background just beyond Bruce's parents' brutal murder. I mean, more backstory would be great. Better writing would be great. And it already looks like so the Riddler. I mean, that's a pretty good way to start if you have a serious one. If you have a real story, you got real plot points. You really got something to work with, and a younger Bruce Wayne. This could, I don't know, tie in somehow. I mean, they got to be more creative. They can't just start throwing more money at stuff. So anyway, this has been fantastic explanation. Fantastic explanation. I hope that you kind of share my opinion, or you can comment if you don't. Listen, the Batman is a really good chance for DC to do something real and make a real impact in their stories and in the DC universe. In terms of cinematic, they've got a lot of work to do. So, anyway, stay fantastic, and thank you for watching.